Okay, folks, we got the roof half completed. And I've already started moving bed and cabinets in there. I haven't even told them it's a bedroom, and they're already starting to sleep there. Almost got the management office set up. They've constructed part of the roof. We've also brought in most of the animals, and I think they're bringing in the last of the dogs. I've designated this area as a gathering area for fruits, tubers, and stuff like that. And one of the, I think Cookie's the one who's already gone out and started grabbing stuff. And I ordered them to clear out these trees over here because I think it was blocking a trade area. The wagons have to fit. I'm not sure if the wagons will start over here or whatnot, but I'm trying to make it so there's at least a pathway from one direction that the wagons could get here. Even the wagons can't get to the trade depot. At least maybe somebody will. So, and once the tables and chairs set up in the manager's office, I could actually set up a manager, broker, bookkeeper, and show you what those people do. Downstairs, they still haven't gotten the new field up and the old field down. They're working. Nobody's worked on the drawbridge yet for the tunnel, but they do have. Downstairs again. They do have nests for the turkeys and for the chickens. So I've already closed off the chickens who have eggs. Now there's many ways to keep those eggs from being touched. Actually, it's not the chickens I want to close off. The chickens, I'll let them get the eggs. It's the turkeys I want to close off. Once that person puts down the nest, yep. Now, I want those turkeys to lay eggs and not be eaten. So how does that work? Well, there's many ways. Many players will make it so the eggs are forbidden. They'll make it so you can't touch the eggs. I just lock the door and make it so pets can't get past it. And that's it. Nobody can touch the eggs. The eggs get time to. Oh, dang! So it's not there yet. I thought did he just go to grab eggs? Okay, get it. Okay, guys, put the box there. Put it there. I thought he was putting the box down. He was actually collecting eggs from the turkeys. I don't want them collecting eggs from the turkeys. I want them collecting eggs from the chickens. I want the turkeys to allow their eggs to be untouched. So when they become chicks, I'll put them here in this big one until they're old enough. Then I'll expand the production. So this will be another turkey area. This will be another chicken area. The chickens, I'll allow them to eat their eggs, the first batch and second batch, and then I'll lock their door, and then we'll start producing chickens too. Chickens are purely for meat and eggs. The turkeys will be meat, eggs, and leather. Which means sooner or later we will need a tanning area and a workshop, butcher workshop, and all that stuff. But right now, let's just get those eggs and animals producing. So come on, deliver that. No, could be construct a building, but so somebody's storing stuff in a barrel, somebody's storing stuff in stockpiles. Now, only afterwards did I realize that I might have done a stupid thing by putting the entrance down there, because our seeds and the stuff from our wagon when we just broke it down are over here, so they have to go all the way around here to grab the seeds. And since they're having issues farming, they're not grabbing the seeds like they should. I'm going to make another plot. Whoops. B. What's farm plot? P. Away from that log. I think those logs are causing trouble. I think it's the logs. There. Make another one here. Alright. It might be the logs. I don't know. So we have increased, because they've actually started gathering food, we have increased our amount of food. I've had to keep an eye on these guys. So they're barley, and there's sand pears. So they're bringing in pears, which they're brewing. Mullets, which are also being brewed. Mullet itself can be cooked, and walnuts I'm having them cook. Rock nuts and sweet pod seeds can be turned into paste and syrup and stuff like that, so I don't want them to cook that. And then I don't want them to cook my booze. But they can cook everything else. They bring it in. See, some of them already got the hens and the turkey hen eggs. They're cooking the last of the cheese. And they got some raw mussels from the river. Or the brook, actually. So we're getting a little bit of seafood diet with dairy and some fruit. Booze. Lots of booze. But, oops. So, what I want to do, and look, okay, pause. Look at that. They got a chair and so we got a study area. So we can make a bookkeeper, which would be Gopher. A manager, which would be Gopher. A book, which would be probably Gopher, because nobody else has any of the relevant skills. Now, what does he require now? He needs an office. And he also needs setting. And we want him to be as accurate as could be. We're small fort. There's no reason not to be accurate. So we're going to highlight the chair and make it a study room for nobody. No, we're going to assign that chair to Gopher. Now that should make him happy, because now he has what he needs. He has, yes, the bookkeeper and the manager. Both require office, and they got a good office. Now, then I have a manager, J, M. Okay, there's no work orders, so let's make some work orders. Now I have a manager, so instead of going to each little workshop, I could say, look, you do this. You do this. And they could actually kind of automate it, kind of. So let's do meals. Now see, easy, fine, lavish. So the difference between these is that the easy is pretty much a few ingredients. The fine is more ingredients, and the lavish is a lot of ingredients. So we don't have a lot of left, but I don't want to be cheap, because the higher up you go, the better the meal is, the happier the dwarf will be. So I don't want easy, but I don't want lavish. So I'm going to do fine. Now I'm going to ask for 50 meals. And I'm going to set conditions. So I should set it C. And I'm going to add a frequency, one-time order. Any conditions? No, I'm going to give them a condition. Add conditions for add from products. Add condition. Okay, I think it's R. Solid. Available at least. Alright. And add item condition. Alright. Mount. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay. This is available. So this is if you, this is if, for example, if you're made in a totem, which is made out of skulls. If you said, make one totem if there's a skull available, this would be it. I don't want this. I want condition details. Do I want details? Enter details. No, there is no details. Okay. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's conditions. Add conditions from material. Frequency? Okay. So I want them to check monthly. So if there's 50 meals, alright, so basically I'm ordering to make 50 meals, and they'll make 50 meals, and then next month they'll check again. And what I need to do is set the condition for triggering another order of 50 meals. Is that N? At least is at least. Okay. But I think I need to change the condition. Available at least 20. I think I need to change that to less. Ah. So at least 20, yeah, exactly 20, not 20. At least 20, most 20, greater than 20, less than 20, not satisfied for next check. Okay, so basically, what I've set up now, I hope, is not satisfied for next check. Shh, be quiet. Basically, I told them, make 50 meals now, and then monthly, check inventory. And if there's less than 20 meals, do this order again. I believe that's what I've just done. And it's saying it's not satisfactory because there is more than 20 meals, so it won't trigger. So let me do another order. And this time it's drinks. Now, you could make drinks from plants, or make drinks from fruit. Now, dwarves drink a lot of drinks, so I'm going to probably demand that they do both of these. 50. Now, let's do conditions. One-time order, no. Monthly. Okay, add conditions. No, that's... Okay, delete. Okay. Empty storage. So basically, if there's empty barrels, fill them up. That's not what I want. Okay, so I want them to check the items, the amount selected. So the number is N. So I want to check at least 20. So this is checking to see if there's actually available storage barrels. That's interesting. So there's not enough barrels for the next check. But the dwarves will be drinking. So even while they're making the barrels, they'll be emptying. Even while they're making the drinks, they'll be emptying the barrels. I don't know if I like that. Let's see. Nope, don't want that. Amount of unrotten producing. Okay, that's material. If they have material, then they'll say, okay, I don't mind that one. That's a good one. If the material's available. Okay, now let's do it another one. Once again, drinks. This time, fruit. I want 50. But let us check, make some conditions. One-time order, no. Monthly. So let us add a condition. Alright, amount of items. Let's change the number. 20. And item type, and change equality. At most, greater than, less than. Okay. So if there's less than 20 drinks, That doesn't make any sense, because are we thinking about drinks or thinking about drinks made from fruit? I don't think once they're a drink, the game differentiates between fruit drinks and plant drinks. So I might want to... not 20. Well, that's always going at least 20. At most. You know, let's do that one and see which one works the best. So let's do that. So we've given each a different type of orders to each one. Let's see which one works. Now, I'm going to complete this. I'm not going to force you to see this, but there are some items we're always going to need. Like, for example, barrels. We're always going to need barrels. Whenever I make a new stockpile that needs barrels, they're going to need barrels. So we're always going to have to do some sort of conditions here. So let's see, at least if you have 30 barrels, and let's see, quality less than 30 barrels, not daily, no, frequency, no, you don't want to do that daily, that would drive the person nuts. Monthly. Not satisfied for next check, so I'm assuming that we don't have 30 barrels in stock. So, but there's other things I'd like to have. For example, I want them to start making, wooden shields. Because sooner or later, we're going to have military. And I want that add item condition. Change number to 1 or 2. No, yeah, 2. And quality less than 2. And monthly check, seasonal check. We're not going to have squads that many times, and I don't want them making shield after shield or checking that much. So yes, it's not satisfactory. It's not satisfied for the next check because we don't have any shields at all. So yeah. Okay, now I'm going to go through this a whole bunch of things. I'm not going to edit. I'm going to edit it so you see the end result. But there's a lot of things you need to keep this place running. So, okay, folks, I've dealt with the basics: food, shield, bucket, barrels. I think I need a jug, actually, wooden jug. I'll fix that. Wooden bin, beds, wooden cabinet, and a totem just for the fun of it. Now, there's a few other things. I'm probably going to want to do a jug, because jug is actually used for certain processes, and probably add bow and arrows, even though we don't have any animals yet. But we're going to soon be having a lot of turkeys, a lot of dogs, and we're probably going to go after some animals once we have squads. So I'm going to add that. But this so far is what I want. There's a few other things. For example, I want wooden toys and I want cups. So I'm going to add that too. But once I've done all that, we'll get back to the fort. Okay, folks, I finished doing that. I'm going to finish working on the bedroom, and then I'll show you how that works. Hopefully, that actually does work the way I want it to work. Oh, look, they put the last... Okay. So I'll make that pavilion, and... Okay. So they're going to be able to get eggs still from the chickens, but not from the turkeys. And I wonder how much eggs they've gotten so far. So barley, brewing, okay. Right. Seeds, okay. They don't know how much. Okay, yeah. We'll get actual numbers when they start actually going through inventory like they should. So right now, what else do I need to do? Well, let's make sure that there's more beds in here. Nope, they haven't finished the roof. They still have to finish the roof. Finish the roof, guys. they're inactive because right now there's only 7 dwarves. They're doing the best they can with what they have. And to be honest, that doesn't look too bad for less than a year. I mean, it's midsummer. We still have fall, hopefully, when our own dwarves show up to trade with us. And that means, hopefully, by then, we've started working on the cups, wooden cups and toys and all that. I'm actually interested in something I just saw. Colony of honeybees. So guys, in a few years, we might start honey production and start making mead. So everybody's in the fort. The dogs and the water buffalo are in the fort. The animals, the rest of the animals are downstairs. Still have our seeds out there. Darn it. Could you guys collect the seeds? Could you guys collect the seeds? Seeds, please. No. Problem is that they don't need the seeds until they have more farmland. And okay, what if I told you to start? Yeah, I told you to. We need more farmers, or we need more haulers. Need one or the other. Let's check out the orders. Dwarves all harvest. Okay, what is forbidden? Atoms? No. No. Death items. Well, I don't like them not collecting used ammo, but during battle, that could be a problem. Refuge? Which, ignore from outside? No, I don't like that order. Ignore venom? No, I don't like that order either. Well, if it's outside, no. Save skulls. Okay. How's the roof coming, guys? I need more of that roof. It's done, so I could put the rest of the beds in there. There's only one little bed left. In there. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. None of these beds have been claimed yet. That's a big bedroom right there. So we'll assign that to Gopher. Then we'll go to the next bed room. Whoops, no. And we'll claim the whole place. We'll assign that to not Gopher. And then we'll go to the next bed here, and we'll cover the whole bedroom. And we'll assign that to that guy. Well, that girl, whichever. Okay, and then we'll cover the whole bedroom, and we'll assign that person to the next tree killer. And then we'll go to the next bed, and we will fill up the whole area, and we'll assign that to Cookie. And then we'll go to the next bed, and we'll cover the whole bedroom, and we'll assign that to Booze Hound. And then we'll wait for the next bed to be delivered. But I'm hoping what that does. Let's look at people. Let's look at somebody. Gopher, I know, got a bedroom. So let's go look at him. Okay. He's constructing stuff, but let's look at his stats. So he needs a meter office, an office. He has a modest office, a modest quarters, and 7 cabinets. He doesn't have 7 cabinets. But he thinks he has 7 cabinets because that's overlaid with everybody else. So he's probably very happy right now. Maybe not. He has been able to sleep in a bed now. He's still annoyed by caught in the rain. He's still annoyed because he got a drink without a goblet. But that's what we're going to do next time. Sleep without a proper room. But that's what we're going to do next time. What we're going to do is now they're making wooden cups. So what we have here, up here, let me pause it. Oh, keep continuing to work if you want to work. Is a floor. So we have wall here, which we're going to work on. In fact, we're going to. It's technically not a floor; it's the top of the wall. But we're going to make a stairway here, stairway there, make the wall keep going up. But see, we have wall here. Except for there. That's an open space. So what I'm going to do is wall here, just like the rest of the wall, because the wall is still growing. More stairs. And we're going to do the same thing up there, except we're going to make one big room with tables and chairs to make a dining area. And we're going to put some food up here too, just a small amount of food. So they have food up here they can eat instead of having to eat in the food area, because that's what they're doing right now. I bet you this, yeah, see, they've been eating in the actual food area. Somebody has a wheelbarrow. That's nice. All right. So they haven't finished. Oh, they're working on it. They're working on it. They're moved. Oh, they finished. And we can make stuff. Okay, so it's summer, so that's summer. And autumn, let's put something else there. Pickleberries. And winter, barley. They don't really have a lot of barley, but some barley. And spring, we'll do more pickle helmets, plump helmets. Okay, so it's summer still. Plump helmets. Wait, was this out in the daylight again? Is that why that's doing that? Because that's... maybe I should just tell them to not deconstruct the other one. And, no. Plump helmets. You know what? Forget that. Suspend removal. Just let's see how many things we can... Let's leave this one alone. You know, no, I want that removed. And this one, you know what, I want this removed too, because I'm not sure you guys could do 2 of these. And that is still in light, isn't it? Isn't that in sunlight? Yeah, that was the problem I had with the last one. And the only... Oh. See, I'll have those removed, and then I'll redesign them so they don't have that one that confuses the dwarves. If I want to grow plants above ground... Okay, you guys are doing okay. If I want to grow plants above ground, I'll grow plants above ground. You know, I'll grow them up here. But I think we should end now. Except, has somebody moved in the bed? Yes, somebody has moved in the bed. Good, good, okay. So let's do the last bed. Give that last dwarf a bedroom. So now they could actually sleep underground, not underground, but they'll be sleeping in beds. And what's going to happen is as we get more people, I'll add more beds. And maybe add another, you know, it'll be a dining area above them. And then maybe another bedroom. And the thing is, I've built a fort like this before. So he needs potash. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry I told you to fertilize an area. We don't have potash. I know that. I'm going to pause it now because I'm going to be saving it soon. But once we start getting higher up, I can start building buildings on the wall up here too. So you know, so I don't need a foundation on the ground. And I don't need to do anything with these workshops. So one last thing I want to check out. Waiting, active, checking, waiting. So I'm not sure. Waiting, prepare, find meal. I might have set the conditions wrong. Let's look at the conditions. So there's less than 20, start. So I got probably, well, if he's been checking stock, food. So I'm pretty sure he's been checking. He's been checking. Some things are still questionable, but he's been checking. Good. So let's see, that was food, right? Did we pass food? Prepared food. So we got 77 prepared food. Raw mussel stew, cave lobster stew, eagle meat stew, pickle berries, wine stew, 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 stew. We have a lot of stew. It's not gonna. How much stew? This is really a lot of stew. What about a milk stew? Woo! Right. We're gonna. So happy they don't have toilets or sewage in this game. But he's working. Oh, there he is. Gopher is updating stockpile records. So he's doing inventory. That will trigger the workshops. And that means that the dwarves will not be making things they don't need. And I won't have to worry about certain things that they don't need, because now some of it has now become automated. Now a lot of it, as we get more and more dwarves, I'll try to automate more and more of the things we need. There's certain things we can't make yet. Our drawbridge will not work without a chain. We can't make chains. We don't have stone. So we need to trade, which means we need to get some of that, like the toys, working. But at least it looks like we're now not going to starve to death, and that's the first priority of any Dwarf Fortress, Banished, any game I can think of that has to do with survival. So, okay, we're going to be ending this episode right now, and I hope you enjoyed that. That's the first time I've used conditions in a manager thing, and I'm hoping it works. If I did it wrong, please tell me in the comments. Don't yell at me. Just tell me I did it wrong and tell me why I did it wrong so I could correct it. If you're going to yell at me about it, I don't know why you'd even watch Dwarf Fortress games, because nobody's ever a total 100% expert at this. But thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I get number 4 out soon.